So like if they're like this, they're really submitting. So like this is a guy who just got arrested and doesn't want to get shot by the police. Alright? Does this make sense? So you understand that the intensity of the hand being high and low and hands out being a very positive thing. The other thing about this is this goes into handshakes. Okay? Typically where handshakes came from, they think it came from Rome. And what they would do is they would shake hands like this to see if there was a weapon hidden. So they think that's where handshaking came from. And then handshaking typically in most countries is about 6, okay? Sometimes it might be as many as like 9. But in Germany, usually it's 2 big and that's it. But they'll hold their hand longer. So in Germany it's, okay? Now typically, the longer, if you know the person, you typically will touch them. So you give them the 2 hands. And the more you like the person, the farther up you go. So if you haven't seen this person in a while, you really like them, it's hand on the shoulder. Okay? Again, intensity goes with how high you would reach. Now typically, you know, I think, oh no. Yeah, right. Typically, like if you watch somebody shake their hand, if I'm really aggressive, all starts, and then you'll try to turn their hand upside down. This is usually a sign of aggression. She is submitting. So I'm making her submit.
Why do you shake a hand?
No, you just do that.
Oh.
Now, the way you can counter that is if, okay, let's say I try to do that, right? If she's trying to make me weak, all right, and she turns my hand, then you double hand her. Okay, that's how you do it. Well, then here's the other thing. A lot of times, like when you see politicians, the guy on the left typically looks better. You look like you're in a stronger position. No, I'm on the left.
I'm on the left.
No, we're facing their left.
No, alright.
Typically for the photo op, they do this. All right, now here's how you can counteract that. All right, so let's say there's a photo op, and you know that she's your rival politician, like in a debate. They try to get on one side. And the other thing is, somebody asked me, do politicians really care about this? When Bush ran against Kerry, they negotiated the handshake because Kerry is taller. And people are psychologically drawn to taller men. They look more powerful. That's why when women go for like manager jobs, women will typically wear a pantsuit, and the shoulders of the pantsuit usually have a padding. It makes their shoulders look less round, more broad, more manly. So it gives them an edge. So if you're going to do this handshake and you know you're screwed, you're on the wrong side, you should step with your left foot and then across with the right. And now I have control of the situation because I have cut into her personal space.
Backshot.
So typically what happens, if you live in a rural area like we do, our personal space is much bigger. If you live in an urban area, your personal space is much smaller. And then like in Europe, they don't know what personal space even is. I mean, they like jump in your pocket and talk to you. So Americans are really big about private space. Have you ever been around somebody who doesn't get this personal space issue? Yeah. You kind of wonder like how much paint did they eat when they were little? They just missed this. But the one thing that will happen is there's this manipulation of the handshake. You try to show dominance, but you also can show respect. So like if you go up to a girl, a guy,
No, I just bit my finger.
a guy will go up to a girl, and you notice that if he's being respectful, he will turn her hand up, giving her power, and bow. So he is showing her respect by giving her the power.